Hi viewers, welcome to our YouTube channel. So today I'm with the same as today's topic, that is tenses. So before we go into the class, let me say if you have not if you are the new to the class, please do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you'll be getting my notifications. And yesterday we went through present continuous and present tense. Okay, so today we'll do little more present tense and present continuous tense we have gone through. So let us move to the next lesson. So yeah, here we are, the present perfect tense. So in the present tense I sing, and the present continuous tense I'm singing, and present perfect tense I have sung. Okay, the sing word was changed, the verb was changed, verb variations been changing a lot, right? So before the learning tenses, you would also go and learn verbs, formation of verbs, like how they change words, like sing, sing, sung. Okay, like that. So here I have sung, present perfect tense. So what is present perfect tense? Is a rather important tense in English, but it gives speaker for some languages a difficult time. That is because it uses concepts or ideas that do not exist in those languages. In fact, the structure of the present perfect tense is very simple. The problems come with the use of the tense. In addition, there are some differences in usage between British and American English. So in this lesson, we'll look at the structure and use of the present perfect, as usual, followed by the quiz to check your understanding. Okay, so structure, how to make the present perfect tense, and use, when and why to use the present perfect tense. For and since with the present perfect tense, what's the difference, and present perfect quiz. So these are the topics I'm going to cover now. So the present perfect tense is a really very interesting tenses, okay, and very useful also, a very useful one. Try not to translate the present perfect tense into your language. Don't try to do it. Okay, just try to accept the concepts of the tense and learn to think present perfect. You will soon learn present perfect tense. So in the same way, we'll have equation for this present perfect tense equation. The structured first, subject plus auxiliary verb plus main verb. Okay, that would be like past participle or anything, and the auxiliary verb will be like have. Okay, so the main equation is this: subject plus auxiliary verb plus main verb. So this is what. Okay, so here are some examples of present perfect tenses. Let us see, like positive sentences. I have seen ET. So here the auxiliary verb, the helping verb is have, and a main verb is seen. Okay, seen, see, saw, seen. Okay, seen. And you have eaten mine. Okay, eat, ate, eaten, that is verb formations. Okay, and for the negative sentence, she has not been to Rome. She has not been to Rome. So this is how it changes. And we have one more here, my negative sentence. We have not played football. Okay, we have not played football. So this is what. And questionary sentence, have you finished Have they done it? So contractions with the present perfect tense. When we use the present perfect tense in speaking, we usually contract the subject and the auxiliary verb. We also sometimes do this when we are writing also, okay? Like I have, you can see the shortened forms of I have, you have, he has, she has, it has, John has, the car has. Okay, these are the shortened forms, like contractions with the present perfect tenses. He or his. Be careful. This apostrophe s contraction is used for the auxiliary verbs have and be. For example, it's eaten can mean it has eaten. Okay, it's eaten, it has a meaning of this, it has eaten. Present perfect tense active voices, and it is eaten present tense passive voices is. Okay, so that is really confusing, but usually clear for the from the context. Like this should be very clear for you. That's the reason I'm just telling you. Here are a few examples also. I have finished my work. John seen et. They have gone home. Okay, these are few sentences to make you better understanding. And see, how do we use the present perfect tense? So the tense is called the present perfect tense. There is also a connection with the past and with the present. Okay, always we have a past and present connections for this. There are basically three uses of the present perfect tenses, like experience, change, continuous situations. Okay, these are the three basic connections for the past and present in the present perfect tense, like experience, change, and continuous situation. So let us see the present perfect tense for the experience level. Like for the experience things, like we often use the present perfect tense to talk about the experience from the past. We are not interested in when you did something. We only want to know if you did it. Like, okay, so let us see. I have seen et. So here we have a quiz part, like he has lived in Bangkok. Have you been there? We have never eaten kave. So see, these all three sentences, the above three sentences are like for the past or present or future. What is it saying? It has. He has lived. It's past. Okay, somehow, somewhere in the past he is living in the Bangkok. So somewhere in the past the sentence mean. Have you been there? Somewhere in the, like in the past. We have never, like somewhere in the past. Okay, these are the past tense. The actions are state when in the past. In my head I have a memory now. Okay, in my head, like I have a memory now. So connection with the past, the event was in the past. Connection with the present, in my head now I have a memory of event. I know something about the event. I have experience of it. So this is how the variation is. And see, present perfect tense for the change. Like we also use a present perfect tense to talk about the change or new information. Like I have brought a car. It's like what? I have brought a car. Past, present, or future. Last week I did not have a car. Now I have a car. So I have bought a car. It's like change or a new information giving. Like last week I did not have a car. Now I have a car. Next, John has broken his leg. So we don't know exactly when the situation, whether it is changing or giving information. Like yesterday John had a good leg, maybe, and the present now he has bad leg. So it's like we don't know when it was broken. We can't even say it's a perfect present or past perfect. Okay, and has a price gone up? Has the price gone up? So we don't know when the price has gone, whether it is a past or if it is in the present. Like was the price 1.50 yesterday, or is the price like 1.70 today? So we don't know whether it is how it is changed. So this is what the difference. And the police have arrested the killer. The police might arrested the killer yesterday or he might be arrested. Now we don't know, right? Yesterday the killer was free. Now he is in the prisoner. So connection with the past. The past is the opposite of the present. Present is the opposite of past. So this is what. Quickly, I just want to say you like a bit difference. Like American do not use the present perfect tense so much as a British speakers. Okay, Americans often use a past tense instead. An American might say, "Did you have lunch?" where a British person would say, "Have you had lunch?" Okay, so this is like American English and the British English, how they speak, the speakers. Okay. The present perfect tense with the continuous situation. We often use the present perfect tense to talk about continuous situations. So this is a state that starting in the past and continuing in the present. So this is a state of action, like not an action. We usually use for or since with this structure also. Like I have worked here since June. He has been ill for 2 days. How long have you known Tara? So these are like, something which is in present and past, and it's like continuing. Okay, these 3 dots notifies that this is continuing. So I have worked here since June. The situation started in the past. It's continuing up to now. It will probably continue in the future. So these 3 sentences, notice here, like if you notice them, they are in the past, they are in the present, happening right away, and they may continue in the future. So this is a situation connection for the past and the present. If the situation is started in the past, the situation continues in the present. Next, for and since with present tenses. Present perfect tense. Okay, we often use for and since with the present perfect tense. We use for to talk about the periods of times like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 weeks, 6 weeks. Okay, we use since to talk about the point in the past time, 9 o'clock, 1st of January, Monday. So this is how, like for and since. So for is for the period of time, since is a point in a past time, 20 minutes, 3 days, 6 days. So this is how we have few examples here. Here are some few examples also. I'm just reading up now. See, I have been here for 20 minutes. Okay, I have been here for 20 minutes. I have been here since 9 o'clock. John hasn't called for 6 months. John hasn't called since February. So these are the few examples for and using how the for and since. For can be used with all tenses. Since is usually used the perfect tense only. Okay, perfect tenses only we can use a since. So we have finished that, and let us see the present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense is like I have been singing. Okay, I have been singing. The structure of the present perfect continuous tense is subject, the equation. Okay, subject plus auxiliary verb have or has, and auxiliary verb been. We have 2 here. Okay, plus main verb. Main verb in the sense like base word plus ing formation. So let us quickly go into the present perfect continuous usage, like how. Positive sentence like I have been waiting for 1 hour. You have been talking too much. So negative sentence like it has not been raining. We have not been playing football. So quickly a variation, right? And questionary, have you been seeing her? Have they been doing their homework? So these are the perfect continuous tenses, present perfect continuous tenses. So when we use a present perfect continuous tense in speaking, we often contract the subject and the first auxiliary. We also sometimes do it in the form of writing. So I have been can be written like this, and you have been can be written like this in the writing formation. Okay, he has been can be he has been, he, she has been, it has been, John has been, the car has been. Okay, So this is a variation, and form the written formation we make contraction in it. Okay, next, we have been, they have been. Okay, have also like this. So I have been reading, the car has been giving trouble, we have been playing tennis for 2 hours. So this is a formation like how they have written. How do we use a present perfect continuous tense? The tense is called the present perfect continuous tense, usually have a connection with the present of now, present or now. Okay, basically we have two uses like present perfect continuous tenses: an action that has just stopped or recently stopped. Okay, the action that just stopped or recently stopped, the action continuing up to now. So these are two variations we will be having. So firstly we'll see the action that has just stopped or recently stopped. We use the present perfect continuous tense to talk about an action that started in the past and stopped recently. There is usually results now, like I am tired because I have been running. So I am tired because I have been running. The sentence seems to be happened in the past and it is continuing now. Okay, that is happening right away. So that is a recent action resulting now. So I am tired in the sense that is happening, that was happened because I have been running. So because he's tired, because he's been running right now, he's tired. So that is a sentence. Okay, and why is the grass wet? It has been raining. Okay, you don't understand that's happening now because you haven't been listening. So this is the sentence have a connection also in the present and past. Okay, an action continuing up to now. So we use the present perfect continuous tense to talk about an action that started in the past and it is continuing now. This is often used to be for or since. Okay, we'll be using for or since words in it, like I have been reading for 2 hours. So I have been reading in the sense like it is the action was started in the past and it is continuing now, present. Okay, this is what action started in the past and continuing now. So this is what the have, I have been reading for 2 hours. We have been studying since 9 o'clock. We are still studying now, right? So how long have you been learning English? You are still learning it now. Okay, how long have you been learning? The sentence seems to be happened past and continuing to be now. So like he's still learning, right? So that is a sentence. We have not been smoking. So and we are not smoking now. It's like we have not been smoking in the sense like it was already done in the past and present. For now they are talking about it. So with the present perfect continuous tense, we also use, like I already said, you using of for and since with the present perfect tenses. It's like we use for to talk about for a period, since for the point. Okay, so we have a list of how to use them: a period of time and a point in the past. So these are they have been studying for 3 hours. I have been watching TV since 7 p.m. So how to use this? For can be used with all the tenses. Since is usually used with the perfect tense only. So this is what all about today's class. And tomorrow when I go on to the online again, I'll be starting simple past tense. So today for this, thank you so much for watching my video.